Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris. This is Chris Loves Lux, and today is day 18 of Vidmas. 18. Time is flying. I hope you guys are enjoying. Thank you for clicking the button. It's another ranking day. Today I'm ranking all my Tom Ford fragrances, and because I have 21, what we won't do today is go through notes, and I'm gonna try my best. We're not gonna really talk about that. It's really just talking about the ranking itself, because 21, first of all, is a lot of Tom Fords. You see everything is empty here because that's normally where the Tom Fords are, but nonetheless I have them here in order from 21 to 1. And I've done this before when I had a smaller, I think my collection was a little smaller. It wasn't that much different, I don't think. Well, it might have been like 14, I think. I can't remember. I know that I did it. Maybe I only had like 10 at the time. I'm not sure, but I got 21 now, okay? And one, I decluttered. It's in the decluttered drawer on my Macari, but nobody bought it yet. And that is, what is it, Voice Moroccan. I have a 1.7 of that one. Yeah. So you would consider this 22, and this would have been my last one, because I can't wear this, y'all. It's a no for me. So let's get on with this. Let's start at number 21. I like this fragrance. I just haven't worn it. It's very strong and polarizing, but I love the bottle. I know I shouldn't keep something just because I love the bottle. It's only a 30 ml, and it is Soleil Brûlant, right? This is very polarizing, right? And while I'm here, I'm trying to wipe something. Every time I pick these bottles up, I just get prints everywhere. I don't even know why I'm trying. But Soleil Brûlant is just, it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot to take in. It hasn't been cold enough. I think it has to be like polar bear weather, to be quite honest, for me to pull this off. But since it's only 30 ml, I didn't sell it. I just said, okay, I'm gonna hold on to it. There is a time and a place. It just hasn't presented itself yet. That's number 21. Now, number 20 is not a love for me. It's a okay, and that is Eloquii. Now, I heard that this was discontinued, but yet I see it on the discount market. It's that. It does smell like metal, right? It's not off-putting, but it's different. And I know there's a time and a place for this. Maybe every time I've gone to try to wear this, it's like, yeah, this is not going to work for me on today. So I just don't. But I have to figure out the right time to wear it. I do like it more than Soleil Brûlant, but not enough to keep it in a regular rotation. Eloquii, number 20. Now, number 19. I have gone back and forth about whether or not to sell this fragrance. It is discontinued. And probably for the good price, I would let it go, because I thought I would be a bigger fan than I am. And that is Noir Parfum by Tom. Why I keep saying by Tom Ford? This whole list is by Tom Ford. I've had this for a very long time. It's not giving me what it needs to give me. It is, at one point I really liked the fragrance, but I can only wear it like at night, real cold. You know, like it was giving, it is a sexy scent, you know, but for me, it's not giving anymore. It's just not. And the bottle's almost full. It might only be like maybe 10, not even 10, maybe 5 mils used. And it's a 3.4 ounce. So I don't know, y'all, but this is number 19. I even had it on my fragrance tray last month. I wore it one time, right? It wasn't something that I was like, ooh, that was so sexy, I'm gonna wear it again. It gave me somewhat of a sexy vibe, but it just didn't stay. It didn't give me that allure factor that it had at one point. I don't know, y'all. Listen, that's number 19. Now, let's talk about number 18. This was a purchase I made maybe 2 years ago now. This is Noir de Noir. Now, this, some people would consider this a man fragrance. Oh, but it's good. This is good. It is another one that, I think this is a good Valentine's Day scent, to be quite honest with you. Yeah. I like this, y'all. I haven't picked it up because I have so many. I'm like, oh, you know, you walk around, you're like, oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna wear this today. Noir de Noir does not just pop up in my head to wear, but it is something that I need to make a conscious effort to wear, because when I wear it, I enjoy it. When I smell it, I enjoy it. But I just don't make a conscious decision to you know, to actually wear it. And I have to do a better job. Now this next one I've worn, yeah, because I got a little bit of a dent in it. This is number 17, Velvet Orchid. And this is the EDP. It smells so good. This smells so good. I don't know if you can see the dent. It's like right there. It's not a lot, right? Again, it is very, it's not as polarizing as the one in the gold bottle or the black bottle, because I got rid of both of those. I sold them because those were very polarizing. This is a lighter version. I actually have it in a travel spray as well. But you can send a message with this. I don't wear it to work because it's not the kind of work, like at work is not the message you want to send. Not with this one. This is very sexy to me, in my opinion. I just don't pick it up. I have a lot of sexy scents in my collection. I don't pick it up half as much as I probably need to. But again, trials and tribulations of a big collection. Let's get to number 16. Number 16, I haven't used a lot either. This one is newer to my collection. I got this last year. This is Rose de Chine. This, I don't know if you guys remember when he came out with like 3 rose fragrances. Oh, it smells good, right? But it smells good, but there's other rose fragrances that I'll show you that smell better, right? But it was like deep discount. I want to say 65% off or something like that. So I bought this one. I wore it a few times because I mixed it with other fragrances. I haven't worn it on its own yet, and you see it, I barely have a dent, right? So there's more work to be done with Rose de Chine, but nonetheless, it's number 16 on today's list. Next, this one is a crowd favorite in my opinion, heavy on the tuberose and jasmine, but this is Jasmine Rose, but this is the EDT, right? And baby, this EDT performs like an EDP, in my opinion. This does last. This is the 1.4 ounce, as most of my bottles are. I only have a very tiny dent in it. My daughter actually wants this fragrance now because she really, when she was going through my fragrances, like she always does, she was like, oh, I need this one in my life. I was like, no, you need a whole job. But anyway, I digress. This is a very good fragrance. I don't get to wear, I'm not gonna say I don't get to wear it, but I don't choose this often because I have other tuberose fragrances that I lean into a little more, right? But, and to me, I don't even know if tuberose is in it. I'm just telling you, I get tuberose and jasmine. I do love it. It's very floral. That, my dear, is number 15 on the list. Let's go to number 14. This is new to my collection. I just added it this year. This is Neroli Portofino, and yes, I have the big 100 ml bottle. I have a little tiny itsy bitsy eeny beeny dent. Nothing huge because I just got it this year. Oh, but I have worn it a few times. I just didn't overspray it, but you kind of need to if you want it to last. I didn't decant it either. I'm just trying to check, maybe 3 mil, no, maybe 5 mils. But I mean, this is 100 mil, so I have plenty of time to get through it. I'm happy I have it in my collection and that I was able to get it at the discounted price from the cosmetic company store before they stopped doing deep discounts, because I want to say I paid $125 for this bottle. I think. I don't remember, but I did haul it, so I know I told you guys in whatever haul this was in what I paid for, but I know it was nowhere near what the asking price is right now, because you know Tom Ford fragrance is coming for your whole throat. Okay, your whole throat, not half. They want the whole throat. All right. This is Neroli Portofino, number 14 on the list. Now let's go to number 13. Flor de Portofino. This one has a decent size dent. I have this decanted. I take it on beach vacations with me. This is a pretty floral scent as well. Very much giving Greek island type of, and maybe hence the Portofino, I don't know. But it's giving Greek island vibes. It's giving, I'm going to Mykonos, you know, for a week, whatever. That's the vibe that this gives. I do love the way it smells, but it's newer to my collection. I like them better than the ones that I just showed you. Did I just say new to my collection? I'm thinking it's Neroli Portofino. But Flor de Portofino I've had for several years, actually. But I only take it on vacation. This is not something I wear while I'm home, or, you know, and just go to the beach. You know, first of all, I don't go to the beach like that. But, you know, and just go out. I don't use it for that. I actually only use it when I go on vacations, right? And that's when I might refresh my decant. But when I come back, the decant gets put up and I just keep it moving. I don't know why, but I've compartmentalized it as this is for beach vacations. Okay, let's move on to, hi boo. Yes, I'm talking to my fragrance. To number 12. And I don't know why I have this in a 30 ml bottle, because I do need it in a large one, because it's in a 30 ml bottle. I babysit this. I do not use a lot of it because I need it in a bigger bottle before a discount. This is Mandarino del Mafia, right? This is your straight orange fragrance, and it smells so good. It gives me vibes of, what is that orange one? That mandarin one by, I'll tell you in a minute. Mandarin Basilic, I don't know, child. That mandarin fragrance by Guerlain. That's what this gives me the vibes of, only this is a little more elevated, I'll say. I do like this, but I need this in a bigger bottle, child, so I could use this one. Because if I use this up and then don't have anything, because I take this on vacation too, I will be upset. But that was number 12, Mandarino del Mafia. Now, number 11 is new to my collection. I got the same time, well, newer to my collection. I got the same time last year that I got Rose de Sheen, and that is Rose del Mafia. That has a little bigger of a dent. I do mix this. It gives me Oud Satin Mousse and Rose Prick. You know, you guys know that's a combination that I enjoy. It's kind of giving me that because it has that powdery, oudy background, and you know, with rose that you get when you combine. Well, Oud Satin Mousse is a rose and oud fragrance, but I always add Rose Prick to add more to the rose. You could do the same with Rose del Mafia, or if you just wore Rose del Mafia, which I have done, you don't need a lot. And I've actually combined it with Velours Cherry and got my entire life. Okay, but that's for another story for another day. This is a nice oudy rose scent. And again, I don't memorize fragrance notes, so I don't know if I'm getting the rose and the oud right. I'm just telling you what my nose is picking up. Rose del Mafia, number 11. We down to the top 10, y'all. Top 10, top 10. Coming in at number 10, Bitter Peach. And that's what it is. It's a peach. It's a peach fragrance. That's it. That's all. Right? So Bitter Peach, I don't pick up as much. And even though I love it, I don't understand why I don't gravitate to it. And I should be done with this bottle. And no, it's like right there. Right? And I just don't pick it up as much. And maybe because it's not 100 mil, I don't overdo it, or I don't pick them up as much. I don't know, making excuses. I have a big collection, so I mean, it is what it is. But Bitter Peach is coming in at number 10. Next up, number 9, and this is in the old bottle, and you're gonna see a hella dent. It is Santal Blush. Santal Blush is that girl, honey. Oh my gosh. I love Santal Blush. I haven't smelled the new one, like the newer version. I know they reformulated it. Well, did they reformulate it or did they repackage it? Y'all let me know down in the comments. Is it reformulated and just a new packaging, or did they actually mess with the juice? Let me know. But either way, I found the old version online and scooped this bad boy up, and I'm so glad I did. I had to put it down because I got it last year. I think it was last year, or maybe the end of 2022. And I got this dent in like 3 months, right, of me going back to it here and there. I was like, all right, enough. Because this is not, you can't get it in this bottle, right? It would be in the new bottle, and I don't know if the new bottle hits like this one does. Number 9, Santal Blush. Now, number 8, new to my collection. I got this just a few months ago, and it is Soleil de Feu. Y'all, it's got coconut, but it's also got woods in it. I don't know. This is like a coconut fragrance that you can wear all year long. You don't have to worry about, you know, oh, it's winter, so, you know, because it's got coconut in it, but it's got so many other things in it. This, put it like this, when I put it on my skin and I smelled it, the cosmetic company store only had it in that decanter size. And I almost bought it, y'all. I almost did. But then I said, you don't need all that goddamn perfume, right? Not for one fragrance, right? So, no, and I think what really did stop me is the fact that those decanters don't come with an atomizer. You got to pay another $150 for the atomizer? No, 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 Tommy boy, not I. So I left it there, and then it ended up coming in stock in the 50 mil. So I bought the 50 mil, and I'm glad that I have it. Soleil de Feu is a very nice, creamy coconut, all year round scent. Next, I mentioned her before. I'll mention her again because she ain't got a lot left in her. This is Rose Prick. This is Rose done differently. I'm gonna tell you, my dent is here. Okay, so I have not worn Rose Prick but maybe 3 times this year, because I made this dent most of 2023, or was it 2020? It might have been 2022 that I started to slow down and wear it. I didn't wear it a lot in 2023, and I didn't wear it a lot this year because y'all, these fragrances, they pricey. Oh my God. And I don't want to keep running out of certain fragrances or anything like that, especially when the formula works for me. And I have other fragrances, y'all, so you know, I got others to pick from. But Rose Prick is so beautiful. It is not for everybody. As a matter of fact, I haven't mentioned one single blind buy worthy fragrance. Tom Ford is not a fragrance you can blind buy unless you are not emotionally attached to your money, right? That you're okay with the, damn, that didn't work, let me keep moving. If you are right with that, then you good. But if you are going to cry about the money that this costs, first of all, don't pay full price if you haven't smelled it, right? Get it from a discount shop, from the cosmetic company store. They give you 30% off right now. They're running 40 until today might be the last day. Hold on, let me look at let me look at my text, y'all. Let me look at my text. Okay. Let me see. Text. I'm looking at my sales associate from cosmetic company store because the 16th to the 19th is 40% off. Okay, so by the time you watch this, you'll have tomorrow, the 19th, to actually shop and get 40% off. You have to call them and see. Mine does not have many Tom Ford fragrances in it. I went for the Killian because that's also 40, but we're not talking about that right now. Rose Prick, number 7 on the list. I'm looking at all these fragrances around here, like, really? Number 6, Soleil Blanc. Now, I have this in the 100 ml. It's like right here, right? Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, it's like right there. This goes with me every time I go on a beach vacation or a hot vacation, right? Like, oh, yes, that salty coconut can roll with me wherever. This does. Everybody calls it vacation in a bottle. You know, you're part of the yacht club or something when you wear this. It is a rich coconut. It's like a rich girl coconut, and it's done very well. It does not last on me but 3 hours. Just me being completely honest. Unless I put cooking oil on me. Yes, I call it cooking oil because I'm not talking your normal SPF. I'm talking about you going outside with a body oil on, which I don't do when I'm in the sun. I don't wear oils when I'm in the sun because that's not good for your skin. Not when my skin is going to be out. My skin's covered, that's different. But if my skin's going to be out, no oils for me, only sunscreen. But nonetheless, some people will say this gives you a sunscreen vibe. Maybe. My suntan lotion don't smell like this. My suntan lotion actually doesn't even have a scent, so no. But I love this so much. Glad I have it in my collection. I also have the body glitter that goes with me everywhere as well, because if I'm wearing a shoulder out, even if it's just a tank top, if I'm out on vacation, I'm glittering. I'm blinging, honey. Okay? All right, Soleil Blanc, that was number 6. Now we at the top 5. Can y'all guess what number 1 is? Before we go any further, pause the video. Don't forget to come back and type in what you think my number 1 Tom Ford fragrance is. And if you've been watching me for a long time, I've mentioned it in recent videos. But let's see if you've been taking notes. Okay. Number 5, Soleil Neige. Man, listen. I think this going on my fragrance tray for January. Soleil Neige to me is an all year round scent. I don't get all year round with Soleil Blanc. Soleil Neige, however, and it's like Soleil de Feu. Yes, I love Soleil Neige. I think that this is an underrated fragrance. My dent is about, yeah, it's about right there. About right there. A little more than, like, about halfway done, right? I could definitely purchase this in a 100 ml bottle and be great, right? Because then I can use the hell out of it. I do baby a lot of my Tom Fords, like I said, because they too pricey. Even at the 40% off, it's 40% off for $400, right? Do like where they do that at. So I have to be easy with it. Number 5, Soleil Neige. Number 4, Cookie in a Bottle. This is the original Vanilla Fatale. Y'all, even my mama like this challenge. She don't like nothing. Okay, I wore this. I think I told you guys I wore this. She said, "Oh, you smell good," or "Are you baking something?" I'm like, "Didn't you see me come from upstairs? The kitchen down here." But this is like a baked sugar cookie, vanilla sugar cookie for me. It smells so good. My dent, even in this 100 ml bottle, is about here, which is decent because this bottle is wide, right? Oh, wait, I'm wrong. I think it's here. It might be like right there already. Anyway, child, there's a dent, okay? A good dent, which you'll find in some of my larger fragrances that I've had a long time is going to be a dent. I actually got this 50% off or at Nordstrom Rack. I don't know if it was mismarked. I didn't care. Somebody posted it on YouTube in their community stories like, y'all, look what I think Nordstrom's made a mistake. I don't care. I purchased that bad boy and couldn't wait till I got a shipping notification. And I'm glad I did. Vanilla Fatale. Excuse me, number 4. Y'all ready for number 3? Number 3, dropped from the number 1 spot because this bad boy was number 1 in my last ranking about 3 years ago. This is Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. This is my favorite cherry collection cherry fragrance in my collection. I cannot tell because of that way the bottle is too opaque. I cannot tell where my dent is, but I did not use this much this year because I can't tell where the big dent is, but I could tell that the bottle is a little light, right? I might be halfway done with this bottle, so I just said, let me ease up, because y'all, this bottle is like $5.95, this size, right? So I'm not doing that again. So I slowed down on using it. I have other cherry fragrances. I said, okay, we'll just spread the love. But this bad boy, and I know it's disrespectful with the wear time. You're only getting like 4 hours. I don't care. That's why you decant. And I decant most of this stuff, no matter how long it takes, because I just do that, right? I like to choke people out, including myself with the fragrance. So I don't mind carrying a decant and touching up and refreshing throughout the day. So that's not a big deal. But baby, this right here is everything. Number 3, Lost Cherry. Number 2. And I fought back and forth about, should I make this number 1? Should I make this number 2? Whatever. These 2 gave me ajna. Okay? But I made my decision, and my decision is final. Number 2. It being Fumé, or Fumé, or whatever it is. Look at that dent. If y'all know, y'all know. I have 100 ml backup in my linen closet, in the back of my linen closet, waiting for me to finish this damn fragrance up so that I can open it and use it. I get compliments on this every time that I wear it. It's not on my fragrance tray this month, but I'm thinking I'm going to wear it to work tomorrow, only because we're having a little Christmas thing. This is the time of year. I had one today for my staff. Tomorrow I have one with the executives or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, I might wear this one. You know, it's a very good what I want to call it, unforgettable experience when you smell it. So I think I want to leave them with a little something tomorrow, a little unforgettable, you know. So I think I might deviate from my tray tomorrow, but I'm not sure yet. But look at that thing. That's my number 2, y'all. This is my number 2. So if this is my number 2, and we've gone through 20 fragrances already, what is my number 1? I'll show you. This one is on my fragrance tray. It is Tobacco Vanille. Y'all, this has my heart. The dent is all the way down here. So I do not have a lot to play with, okay? I want to wear this to work tomorrow, but our Christmas thing is really like 9 to 12:30 in the morning, so it's really not a night event where I could throw this on. And I do reserve, even though I've worn it, you know, to work like during the day, that's not the vibe I'm giving tomorrow, even though I am wearing leather. Wearing a leather skirt. I wore a leather skirt today too in maroon, but tomorrow I'm wearing black. I don't know, I digress. But anyway, this is my number 1. It's a tobacco, but it's sweet. And it's the vanilla grounds it, and it's not, in my opinion, masculine. I think a woman could wear this very easily with 0 issue. Oh my God. If you haven't gotten your nose on this yet, I don't know why, but you need to. And don't spray paper. Spray your skin and let it sit. I promise you, the experience is divine. But Tobacco Vanille, number 1 on my ranking for Tom Ford fragrances. 21 is a lot. It's not a normal fragrance, but I ain't normal. So don't come for me in the comments about, you know, you're not going to get through as many fragrances, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Okay? I love me some Tom Ford. It's one of my favorite fragrance houses, right? So I'm gonna enjoy my collection, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me, do you have Tom Ford fragrances? If you do, which ones, and what are your rankings? If there's anything specific that you would like to know more about in reference to any of the fragrances that I talked about, leave me a comment down below, and I will attempt to do some sort of review. Okay, listen, with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed Vidmas Day 18. Come back tomorrow because I got another ranking. But until then, stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned. I'll see y'all tomorrow.